Hey, this is Duffy Jones from DVM Success, and today we're going to talk about the Vet-Telligence platform. In particular, we're going to talk about Profit Defender and Profit Defender Validator, which is one of the reports inside of Vet-Telligence. When you go into Profit Defender, you're going to come into this screen. You'll see any open campaigns that you have, but if you want to start a new campaign, you'll go to here. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and it'll ask you for some dates. And then you just load up the dates and then it'll start to run the Profit Defender from there. This requires an Ally DVM connection. And we really thankful for their partnership on this to make this happen. Once you see your campaign, you can go inside your campaign. And what this is really going to do is it's going to help you make strategic price increases that are going to affect your EBITDA. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at an increased EBITDA target. So we're looking at $118,000, and that's a 20% bump in their EBITDA in revenue, and that's what we're trying to get to in this hospital. And so what we're going to do is your prices are listed in order that are going to make the most impact on your EBITDA. So when I change this one, if I see that, I see a huge impact on my overall EBITDA. If I change one way down at the bottom, it's not going to have that kind of impact because I don't do the amount of volume that I do here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at my current price. Then I'm going to look at my adjusted price and say, okay, what can my market handle? Okay, I think it can handle that for my particular market. I'm going to go with that. This one, I say, I'm not so sure I can handle that. I'm going to move it back down to here, and you can see then your EBITDA will start to go down. And the goal is that you're going to try and change the least amount of prices that you feel comfortable with, that you feel like your clients will still be okay with at that price that's going to get to that target. That way you can go out and say, hey, I only raised 30 prices, and here's what we did, but they're going to have a very, very, very big impact on your bottom line. This does assume that you're doing the same amount of volume that you did before, that the price increase isn't going to affect volume, and we'll talk about that in a second because that's what the validator will help you look at. When you look at here, it's going to give you the estimated projected revenue of your hospital. So by having those different prices, it's going to show you kind of what we think your revenue is going to be. It's going to show you what your valuation is going to be. So you're going to really start to see, okay, here's my EBITDA, here's my projected, revenue, here's what my projected valuation is, and then here's your increased hospital value. So once you're done, what you're going to do and you feel good about your prices, go ahead and close the campaign. Once you close it, you'll have a little print button. You can print this out and then go ahead and put those charges into your PIMS system, and then you're ready to go. From there, what we're going to do is jump over to the Profit Defender Validator, because what we're going to do is we're going to want to look at the volume of these particular things that we raised 3, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months after we raised the price to make sure that we didn't push the price too far. Okay, so when you jump into the validator, the way you're going to get to this report is you're going to go to your closed campaign, and there'll be a validator button on there. Click that, and it's going to drop you into this report. And what this is going to do is it's going to help you visualize all the prices and the SKUs that you changed. It's going to tell you the price before and after, and it's going to tell you if those quantities have gone up and down certain months after you make the price increase. So we're looking at 3 months after the price increase in this particular report. And then we're going to look at everything that we changed here. So this first one right here, they did a 7% price increase. Basically what they saw was the quantity went up 10% and the revenue went up 146%. So that's great. So that means we changed that price. We did not negatively affect volume, and it really helped our revenue. So anytime you see a green arrow, that's really good. Anytime we want to look at these kind of red arrows to see what happens. So this one, they moved up their puppy vaccines with exam a little bit by 7%, and they saw about a 2% decrease in quantity 3 months after they made that price increase as compared to 3 months before the price increase. So what that's going to say is I'm going to look at that and go, okay, did we just see less puppies? What happened there? Did we start having clients reject that because they don't want to do it anymore because it's too expensive? And did I push the price too far? So that's what I'm going to really want to watch over time to really see if the volume's really starting to fall. So the red arrows are going to be the ones you're going to have to really analyze and say, okay, maybe I went too far. Maybe they're doing something else. They're not doing it, or we change to a different SKU. But this gives you kind of peace of mind about your price increases, and you can really check and see, okay, are we losing volume because we think we pushed the price too hard? And you can look at 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months after you do and close a campaign. So I hope this helps. We're really excited about Profit Defender really helping your pricing and making a very strategic decisions about price increases. And then we also like the validator because it gives you peace of mind about, hey, am I really affecting the volume of what I'm doing based on the prices that I changed? Thanks so much.